Okay, so once you've utilized your keyword, you've looked at your vowels, you've analyzed the frequency of letters being used, I like to mark out the ones I have used. So E is gone, S is gone, I can't decode that anymore, M is gone, L is gone, P, done for, I, mark it off. Okay, so now I know these are the letters I have left to choose from as I am decoding this message. Vowels and consonants. Once I look through, I see that I have some 2-letter words and some 3-letter words. I have a 2-letter word that ends with S, another 2-letter word right beside it. I have a 2-letter word here that ends with E. That could be anything. He, be, me. Okay, and I have another word here that starts with an S. That could only be one word in my opinion. So, S-O. Let's try an O here. So that means my F is going to be an O. It's 6 times, and that's a vowel. It's one of the more frequent letters in my frequency table. So I think I'm correct in saying that the F should become an O in my code. Why did I write an H here, y'all? Oh, let me get rid of that. F should become an O. Let me go back through because it said it was mentioned a lot. 6 times of that. So this one takes the longest, in my opinion. I would maybe do all the others and say this one for last. Although I have not tried the Knights Templar cipher yet. There's my O. Alright, I think we've got 6 O's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. It's really important to count because if you miss one, that's not going to help you figure out your letters. Here we go. 6. Your words, I mean. So now I have O's. Oh, I've got a 3-letter word that starts with an O. Could be off, but it can't be off because those 2 letters are not the same. What about, it needs a vowel. Use my O. Don't know very many words that start with an O-A. Ooh, what about hour? That means my B would be a U. And before I get ahead of myself, let me cross my O off here. My B would be a U. My P might be an R. P might be an R. Now they're both mentioned 5 times. It's a vowel. An R is not a vowel, but it is a consonant that's used a lot, so that would make sense to me. I'm going to go through and find my B's and change them to U's. There's 5 of them. Oh, this makes sense. That word is us. We've decoded that. Now that confirms that I'm correct, in my opinion. Us. U there. B. Anywhere else. There we go. U. And see how I say the letter B after I say U? Because I'll start writing U's under the B's. I mean B's under the U's. You get super confused. Okay, we're done with our B. The next one we decoded was a P to an R. Anywhere else I see a P, I'm going to write an R. Let me get ahead of myself. R. R. Don't see another P. So there were 5 of them. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 R's. I'm good on that. All right, let me mark off my R in the alphabet and my P. I'm sorry, and my U. If our is our, it might be a question, it could be a comment. Our something, maybe were simple. Were simple. It wouldn't be here simple because that wouldn't make sense. Were simple. Let's try a W for the R. Let's see, an R would stand for W. Anywhere I see an R, I'm going to write a W. We. Okay, I think that could confirm. I'm not sure about this apostrophe yet. An R becomes a W. There's my other we. Now I have that done. Good job, guys. You're doing great if you're following along with me right now. If you're a little behind, that's okay. Pause the video and take a moment to think about how we got where we are. You can also rewind it and watch again. So we just changed. Which one did we change, y'all? I forgot already. R to a W. Let's mark out our W on our alphabet. That's extremely important. It tells us how many letters we have left to work with. Now, we have an F. We do not have an S anymore. We've already used it. So it can't be is. It must be if. You have to use process of elimination here, your deductive logic. Z to F. Ooh, that means that word is for. Absolutely, I think this is correct. Z to F, let me mark it off. There's 2 of them, I wrote 2, I'm good to go. If our something were simple, for us, 2, is our N a T? T, maybe that's them. Have we used our H yet? No, and there's, let's see our X. There's 3 of them. Okay, hold on, let me not get too far ahead. We were doing N's to T's. N to change to T, I think that makes sense. There's a lot of T's in words. T. Ooh, I bet that word is couldn't. Couldn't. N to T. Let me finish this first. I'm getting ahead of myself. Okay, and then we said the H, the X was an H, maybe for them. We marked off our T, not yet. So our X changes to an H. Let's mark off our H. Anywhere else we see an H? Enough, enough. Oh, see, after you figure out enough letters, you can continue X to H and find the words, basically. Now, sometimes you might not be able to think of the word. You might need to pass it to your partner and see if they have fresh eyes and they can think of the word. And if they can't, that's okay, you guys. You did your best. X to H. I bet that word is that. I bet we figured out our W. I think that's a typo. We'll see, though. I think it should say 1. X to H. We have 3 of them. I've found 2, I think. I keep talking 3. I found 3. And we marked out our H. I'm going to let you guys keep going with it because my videos are very long for this cipher, and because in particular it's the hardest one to figure out, it does take the longest. Good luck with the rest, and if you can't figure it out, you can come ask me and I will be sure to let you know, and we'll keep practicing with some more later. And I'll meet you in the next video for another cipher.